Welcome guys, a heartbreaking and dramatic moment unfolded at the Australian Open as Lorenzo Musetti was forced to retire from his quarter-final clash against Novak Djokovic despite holding a commanding 2-sets-to-love lead. The Italian was in the form of his life on Wednesday night in Melbourne, producing a sublime, fearless performance to stun the 10-time Australian Open champion and move to the brink of a maiden semi-final at the season's opening Grand Slam. Musetti had taken control of the match with emphatic 6-4, 6-3 sets, showcasing his creativity, shot-making, and composure on the biggest stage, and placing himself in prime position to claim his first-ever major victory over Djokovic. However, the momentum of the contest shifted dramatically when Musetti began to struggle physically early in the second set. The 23-year-old later revealed he felt something strange in his upper right leg, an issue that steadily worsened as the match progressed. Although he attempted to play through the pain, his movement became increasingly restricted, particularly when pushing off on his forehand side. A medical timeout offered little relief, and Musetti explained that sitting down only intensified the discomfort once play resumed. With the pain escalating and his mobility severely compromised, the world number 5 was ultimately unable to continue and retired while trailing 1-3 in the third set, leaving Rod Laver Arena in stunned silence. Speaking after the match, a visibly emotional Musetti admitted the injury was really painful and heartbreaking, especially given the historic opportunity he had within reach. He believes the injury is a muscle tear high in the right leg, likely in the adductor area, and said it was too high to be effectively taped during the match. While a precise diagnosis has not yet been confirmed, Musetti will undergo scans and further medical examinations upon returning home to determine the extent of the damage and establish a recovery timeline. The cruel timing of the injury only added to the devastation, as Musetti was chasing just his second career win over Djokovic in 11 meetings and his first against the Serbian legend at a Grand Slam. Competing in his maiden Australian Open quarter-final, the Italian acknowledged it was the toughest injury-related setback of his career, drawing painful comparisons to the right leg issue that forced him to retire from the 2025 Roland Garros semi-final against Carlos Alcaraz. For Musetti, what should have been a breakthrough night instead ended in anguish. With his dream run in Melbourne cut short at the moment, he was playing some of the best tennis of his life.